Welcome back to Inside Post Challenge, part of the Road to the Breeders' Cup, sponsored by Adequan. We're back for the fall season. We're going to take a look at the Arlington Million. Hi, everyone. I'm Tom Law. I'm joined by Ed DeRosa. We are outside the offices here at Thoroughbred Times in Lexington.
Beautiful day.
But about maybe 6 hours or so north of here, Arlington Park's going to roll out their big races this weekend. The
red carpet and all.
Yeah, highly anticipated races up there. Arlington Million, Secretariat Stakes, Beverly D Stakes, International Festival. They got a lot of international runners. We're back for Inside Post for the fall season. This is a lead-in episode to get you primed up and ready.
Pumped.
For the 12-race contest. We're going to start next weekend with the Travers Stakes and the Pacific Classic. There'll be a couple weekends where there are 2 races in the contest. We got cash prizes.
Nice.
Should be pretty good this year.
I'm excited. I wish I could win.
We're going to go all the way through the Breeders' Cup Classic this year, which, from all accounts, you know, it always is like this. In August, it's shaping up as the best Breeders' Cup Classic, but, you know, really this year could be very, very special. It's at Churchill Downs. I really can't remember a bad Breeders' Cup Classic at Churchill Downs. On the dirt, a mile and a quarter. We're not talking about synthetic anymore. We're talking about dirt.
This is the real deal.
We will have a few synthetic races as part of the Inside Post Challenge.
Here and there.
But for our first week here, we're going to go to the turf.
All right.
At a mile and a quarter.
Let's do it.
The Arlington Million. Ed, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of eyes are going to be on Giopani, last year's male turf and older male champion, and you could take a big step toward defending at least one of those this year. I think older male's probably out of reach for him, but certainly turf male with another Grade 1 win here would put him at the head of the class, especially with sort of a scrum in all the other regions. But I'm actually moving in a different direction. I think the Euros hold a better hand this year than they did last year. John Gosden has 2 in here. I like the one he's going to be starting to the outside. Taziz. We talk a lot about class on here, and looking back, I don't actually think it's helped me pick a winner, but I'm going to stick with the angle. This horse is just a couple lengths behind Byword and Twice Over, and if either of those horses were in this race, I think they'd be favored even over Giopani. So I think if this one gets a race like that, he could win.
Yeah, you mentioned class, and I'm going to go with Giopani in here, even though, you know, he's only 1 for 4 this year. But he's gotten beat. I don't think he's gotten a beat in the 3 losses, not even probably added up to a whole length.
Right. Yeah, always a good account.
His win last time out in the Man of War was another close call. But, you know, the horse that beat him 2 back, Winchester, he's proven to be a good quality colt. Speaking of him, he won the Secretary Stakes a couple of years ago at Arlington Park. But he's no slouch losing to him. Giopani, I think they finally got him going in the right direction. They've kind of been really gearing towards this race all year long. The mile and a quarter distance kind of fits him perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, he's the one to beat in here. You know, I also think Jonathan Shepard, everything's going well with his barn. He's obviously doing really, really well up at Saratoga.
Right.
But, you know, he does well all over the place when he runs. Just as well in here. He comes off, you know, he's 2nd last time out in the local prep for this race. Horse always kind of counts himself pretty well. Always seems to be in the mix.
Absolutely.
Maybe one of those kind of unlucky types that just can't quite get there every time. But, you know, maybe look for him. Could be a fairly decent price. He's 5 to 1 on the line with Leparoux. Shepard-Leparoux combination certainly strikes at a good percentage.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned Giopani's championships last year, and one championship that might be on the line this weekend is the Alabama Stakes. I just wanted to get your opinion on that race real quick. Obviously, Devil May Care and Blind Luck. I mean, this is what you want at the end of the year, horses like that.
For sure. I'm very excited. Actually, I'm headed to Saratoga on Friday.
Awesome.
So I'm planning on being out there on Saturday.
Program?
I'll bring you back a program. Maybe I'll even get one signed for you.
Oh.
Depending on who wins. I mean, you'll have to get the Todd Pletcher, John Velasquez signature on Devil May Care.
Well, they're around.
I do think that Devil May Care, she benefits from the fact that she has the local, a prep race over the track, you know, which is a huge benefit. She just has to basically walk out of her own barn right over to the paddock versus Blind Luck, who ships all the way across the country. But,
which,
you know,
at least she's done before.
Right. Take nothing away from her. I mean, she did it in the Oaks. She's done it in Arkansas earlier this year. I mean, Blind Luck is just a totally classy filly, but I think Devil May Care just will maybe get the run on her, get the jump on her. I do like Devil May Care. Mount a quarter, Alabama. Great race. Really looking forward to that.
Me too.